Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're testing out another foundation. This is a brand new one from e.l.f. and I am personally curious how this will perform on my dry skin because it's a powder foundation. But today we're talking about the e.l.f. Camo powder foundation. I have the shade Fair 120 in, so let's take this out and see what we got here. Here's the compact. So there is the foundation. So I'm planning on putting this on with a brush. I'm going to prep my skin really well, make sure it's very hydrated so I can give this a good chance. So let's just go ahead and see how this applies. Let me get my skin prepped. So I am going to start with my sunscreen, and I am currently, oh look, my nails match. I am currently using the Bliss Block Star. It's almost gone, and I'm going to find a different foundation or sunscreen after this. So if you have any good recommendations for sunscreens, let me know. I've tried several, but I like this one okay, but look how dark it is on me. Like, I don't like that it's so tinted and there's only one color. All right, so the sunscreen is on. Let's get a primer because I feel like we need it today. So today I'm gonna use the NYX Plump Right Back. This is a plumping serum primer. Man, my nails are just matching everything today and I'm loving it. And put this all over. My skin is prepped. I'm gonna let that sink in just for a couple of minutes. So I have two different densenesses of, what are these, brushes? And I'm gonna start with a looser brush and then go to the more dense if I need it. Yeah, let's go ahead and just scoot on up and see how this applies. So I am taking my BK Beauty 107 brush. I use this for bronzer a lot, but I want to use it for this today. So let's get a little swirl of this. And I'm going, oh, I didn't put on concealer yet. I need to put on concealer. I'm gonna do the gel first and then I'll put on concealer. Oh, so I'm gonna tap it and then I'll buff it on. Wow, that little bit right there covered pretty well. Go ahead and put my concealer on. All right, I'm gonna put just a little bit of the Kosas concealer. I have the shade 0.5 in, and my child just went in the bathroom. That's never good. All right, now that I have the concealer applied, okay, so here is half of the face done with the powder foundation. Seems to be covering well. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other side and we will see how it's setting on the skin. Okay, so far I kind of hate this. Yeah, like, looks really bad. But let me put the rest of my makeup on and then we'll see how it's looking with the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna have to setting spray it like crazy to help take down the dryness because my face feels so dry. Okay, so I wanted to show you before I use setting spray. I didn't put a whole lot of other makeup on. It's just, here, let me turn the lightness down, the brightness down a little bit. All right, so here's how it's setting on my skin. I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but it's quite heavy on me. And especially, I would not put this under the eyes. My under eyes look really dry and crepey. Let's see if setting spray will help calm any of that down. Stick with e.l.f. since we're testing e.l.f. I'm gonna use the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. So it calmed it down a little bit. I still really don't like my under eyes. I would keep this away from my under eyes. This might be okay for a light setting powder, but I don't like wearing it as a foundation. This looks really heavy and really powdery on me. I don't know, it's not my preferred method of foundation in general, so take that into account, but it's not looking the greatest on me. But I am gonna continue to wear this. It is later in the day, it is 3:15. We're about to run to Hobby Lobby, get some stuff for a photo shoot for tomorrow. We'll see how this wears through the rest of today and see if it like melts with the skin a little more or if it gets drier. We'll see. So I will see you guys at the end of the day. Okay, so we are back home and it's 4:30. My face feels like the Sahara Desert. I don't think I will ever wear this again as a powder foundation. So with that in mind and with my skin type in mind, I think what I want to do is wash this off, put on a liquid foundation and use this as a setting powder to see if maybe I can use it that way. It dries my skin out even through the liquid foundation. Holy guacamole. I hadn't even looked at it. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did wear sunglasses. You can definitely see that, but it looks so heavy, and under my eyes, it just makes me look so wrinkly. And the pores, like, it just looks really heavy. So I'm gonna wash my face off. I'm gonna redo my makeup. It is Valentine's Day when I'm filming this, so I wanna look somewhat pretty when my husband gets home. So I'm gonna redo my makeup, and then I'll come back on camera and show you how it looks over liquid foundation. Okay, so I have most of my makeup done. I don't have my blush and highlight done because I want to put the powder on first. But here's what the skin is looking like with the Guerlain foundation. I chose this one for two reasons. One, I know that my skin looks fantastic in this one. It always makes my skin look more plump and smooth. And two, because it is slightly tacky and it's one that I do generally set a little bit with some type of powder. So let's get the powder out. I'm going to use a fairly loose brush. This one's very, very loose. So I won't put on too much, hopefully, but just enough to set it, and then we'll see what it looks like. I haven't set under my eyes or anything yet, so I'm going to set under my eyes with this, even though I said it looked bad. That was just putting a lot on, so we just lightly, there we go. This side is set. Yep, I hate it. Yeah, no, wouldn't use this powder to set either. Darn it. I'm gonna set the other side with something else, just to compare. I would normally use the Kosas powder, but I wanna use something to compare that I would use if I needed to add more coverage, and that is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I love the way this powder looks. It gives me just a little bit of extra coverage when I need it, and it sets things beautifully. So we're gonna set this half with the CoverGirl, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on the blush. We'll see how everything looks. Yeah, it's amazing. This is so much heavier feeling, and the pores are more exaggerated. Looks so much smoother, and this side the pores look huge. So all right, so that's what I needed to know. This e.l.f. CC powder foundation is not for me, It's not quite working. I actually haven't, I think I've watched maybe one review or I saw somebody say something. I haven't really looked to see what other people are saying, but the e.l.f. CC Camo line seems to be doing really well, but so far I haven't liked anything from it. The CC cream, did not like it. It was too heavy. Again, heavy on my skin. The concealer dried me out. So I don't know if this entire line is very dry skin friendly. I know that there are some people with dry skin that do like it, but for some reason, all of this line from e.l.f. just doesn't work for me. I like some e.l.f. products. It's just this line, for some reason, is not working with my skin. I'll say I do enjoy this. So we're going to finish this off with a finishing spray. Now I'm ready for my husband to come home. We should be here in like 10 minutes, so perfect timing. All right, so I'm sorry this was a little bit of a disappointing video. My battery is dying, so I'm gonna go. But if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you wanna see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous, bye. Ugh. Blech. That got dark. Very, very dark. Lincoln is excited. I love you.